It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Adrianne Ruiz. I am from Austin, Texas, and I am so excited to be here with you tonight. I love that intro video. My goodness, are we not in the right place at the right time? My whole goal is, honestly, after all these years, 16 years in this industry, I just want people to be happier and healthier. That's it, right? And so I'm here to help you guys out tonight. I'm here to give a helping hand from the lessons and the things that I have learned over my years of being in this industry and why we are a part of the best company. So 3 truly is such a unique experience, my friends. And what I love about this type of business, this e-commerce style business, is that you really get to think about, what does financial freedom mean to you? And I want you to ask yourself that. What does financial freedom mean to me? I can only share a little bit with you about my background. And honestly, I used to work 2 jobs when I first started. So imagine that. I don't know if you guys know what that feels like. Probably, maybe some of you. And I also was a single mom. I had 4.5-year-old twin girls at home, and I was so tired and so busy. And I remember one night crying in my closet going, how can I be out going to another business trip when my kids, have this whole huge, activity they had at school coming up. And I still was taking on part-time personal training clients. So it was a lot of stress. So if I were to ask myself back at that day and time, what financial freedom meant to me, honestly, I loved what I was doing because I love helping people. I love helping people with health and wellness. And I like being a part of, building out big organizations, global distributions, and, big organizations of people that collaborate together. And I loved it. But the problem was, all I wanted was a little extra time. I just wanted to be able to choose when I was going into work, when I chose not to go into work, so I could have additional, important moments with my family. So at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. And even though we are going to be talking about financial freedom tonight, and we're going to be talking about how you can get that with 3 and our powerful compensation plan, I want you to just ask yourself through this presentation, if I had all the time and all the money in the world, like if it just kept coming, what would you really be doing with your life? So I am excited to share with you guys a little presentation I put together that I think is going to change your perspective about 3 and what is available to you. So real quickly, I'm going to make a quick disclaimer because we are going to be talking about money and potential incomes and all this fun stuff that can happen here and really the benefits of our compensation plan. So I just want to really quickly say that income and earnings from 3 rewards plan are not guaranteed to anyone, right? Success depends on your skill, your ability, your personal application, the time you put in, my friends, your willingness to really learn and to grow. And that's what it's all about. So if you guys are ready to dive in, I'm going to share with you a little bit more about, we want you to earn big. We really do. That's the goal here. The goal is to be able to build out an incredible income, a residual income. That's money that comes to you regardless of whether you decide to get out of bed or not. It's work you've done once that continues to pay you over and over and over again. That is the goal here with 3. So 3 is a little bit like playing a game of Mario Kart. I know you're like, what is she talking about? I thought this was going to be more professional. It is. We're going to get into it. But I want you to think about when Mario is going around the cart, right? And there's all these little ways that he can pick up coins and win. That's you. You're on the race track, on a Mario Kart track or a 3 track for success. And the race is afoot. So if you're already on board, you're already in the system, ready to rock, and you're like, okay, Adrianne, teach me the way, show me the way on how to build the big bucks, then you're in the right place. If you're brand new on here and you're like, I don't know what all this is, but I just got to know what does this mean business-wise, you're in the right place. We just got to get you on the track. If you're in it, you can win it. We want you to win big. So let's get started. The first thing that we offer is a super powerful customer commissions program. So retail program, right? So who is this good for? This is more of a flat rate commission that's paid next day on the volume of your retail sales and customers. So this would be good for who? Ideal for just anyone who wants to be a customer. Of course, it's free to be a customer plus your products, and anyone who's a direct seller or somebody, in other words, maybe you've got an office or you're a medical spa or you're a doctor or a health practitioner or something like that. You want to offer our incredible products to people. Well, you earn a flat rate commission and you get paid the next day. You also can create custom carts. Phenomenal idea. An example here is if you were to sell 1 box of our Visage, our incredible skincare product, okay, to a customer, you would earn $33, right? Same thing if they were on SmartShip. SmartShip is our subscribe and save. It's where you order once and then it comes to you every 4 weeks, right? So SmartShip is really the glue that holds this together. You would earn $29 every single time somebody does that. And you can see if you had 5 or 10 customers, what that might look like. So that is also very powerful. We do have a lot of people who do that, a lot of affiliate marketers, a lot of, influencers. So that's one way. Okay, the next way you can earn quick cash here and get around that Mario Kart and pick up some coins is through something I personally promote. This is my favorite way to help a brand new person earn income, and that is our product introduction bonuses. So this is you get a little bonus. It's like a referral bonus. Every single time you bring on a new partner or a new brand ambassador, or you sell one of these incredible packs that are amazing, you earn a PIB on the very first order. So it's a referral bonus. That's exactly what it is. If I talk to Sue gets excited. She's interested in both the products and the business. She wants to try it all. She wants to be grandfathered in as a founding member with founding member benefits. Then she would come on with the founding member pack. Okay, she'd be grandfathered in, and I just earned $350 in bonuses. So that's exciting. Imagine if you had 7 people who came on board with that, you'd be over $3,500, like boom, like that, right? So that's exciting. I love the PIBs. It is definitely, if you're sitting down and you're like, okay, how can I make some quick cash now? This would be the way to go, my friends. This is the place that you want to look at. Any one of these packs will bring you to a desired result very quickly. The next one is we really like loyalty, right? We live in a day and age where people are popping around, they can buy from anywhere. So we really like to reward loyalty. So we have loyalty rewards. If your brand ambassador comes on and they stay on SmartShip for 6 months with 60 CD, CD stands for customer volume, okay? That's just because we're an international seamless pay plan. So we've launched in 14 or 15 different countries now. Isn't that wild? We're only 17 months old, 15 countries. But because let's say that, the yen is different from the American dollar, we give each product a point value and we call that a customer volume. That's the value, right, of that one product or so on and so forth. So staying on at least a minimum of 60 CV SmartShip can earn you a $100 reward certificate every time you do that. So you earn one $100 reward certificate. You can purchase additional products with that reward certificate. It's really fun. It's a fun game, right? And so you get to pick up those coins and reorder on the house. And you can do that and continue to do that. All right, so it pays to be on SmartShip. I want you to put that in your pocket. The next is if you have customers, okay, every time they spend $300, they earn $33 in a reward certificate. So they spend $300, they get $33 back on the house for them to purchase additional products. The next way is through something called customer referrals. So if you're a customer, not a brand ambassador, but if you're a customer and you're referring other customers and they're ordering from your site, quick link, all they gotta do is click and order, okay? We will give you a $10 reward certificate for every customer referred. All right, so those are our loyalty rewards, thank you, and it's phenomenal. Okay, now we're diving into one of my favorite parts of the way that we get paid, and that is our team override commissions. Now, this is particularly important to me. I want you to think back when I was a broke single mom, okay? And a lot has changed since then. I remember my first, really big month, I made over $6,000. And then after that, I took a couple people like Bob and Sue and I taught them how to do the same thing I did. I taught them how to move through a comp plan and boom, next thing I know, I was earning more money. I was up to six-figure income. Now that's not a guarantee for everybody, but what it means, it's the possibility. So what I like about this is that money, I did that work once, right? But that money kept coming and coming and coming, right? Because people were on smart shifts. So let's break this down. Team overrides means we're a binary compensation plan. So we have a left team and a right team. There's only two places you can put people, right? Left team or right team. And honestly, the computer does it for you unless you notate it yourself. The computer's looking out for you. The programming's looking out for you. But what will happen is we earn up to 5% commissions that are calculated on our entire team up to $27,000 per week. So Bob brings on 2, Sue brings on 2, because they only have 2 places they can put people, right? And then they go out and they bring on 2 and so on and so forth. And that person, maybe one brings 1, but then the other person, they go get 2 again. And everything that's funneling underneath you, right? Franchises, global distributions, each person is a global distribution center in and of themselves because they can, anywhere where we're open, in any country, they can earn, right? Boom, 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 boom. And we earn through what's called cycles. So cycles is an accumulation of 300 points on one side, 600 points on another, and they can be flip-flopped. They can go back and forth. The computer does this for you, okay? Based on who's ordering what, where, when. And then what happens is you get a $35 payout for every 900 accumulated. That is called a cycle. Now, what I like about this is you also can have 10 customers and or brand ambassadors. We call that happy 10, okay? Everybody wants to be happy, and trust me, you want a happy 10 because you give yourself a raise from $35 to $45 per cycle. So every time 900 points comes in, $45 pays out. 900 points comes in, $45 pays out. Now, I like this concept because I'm just out there telling people, hey, I love this product. I love what I'm doing. Why don't you order some, try some, and boom, I get paid as all of this starts accumulating. So the max amount of cycles, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, how many can I earn? The max cycles you can earn is 600 cycles in your original position, this business center, okay? So that equates to roughly, your cap would be $27,000 per week. Now, I have heard some people could live with that kind of money, right? So I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised that all you have to do is go help a couple people upgrade to more perfect supplements, better science in their pantry, and everyone starts doing it. Everyone gets 2, 2, 2, and next thing you know, you're building an incredible residual income. Now, what I like about this is every time you have accumulation of 10 customers and or brand ambassadors, it can be a combination of both, you earn $100. So that's extra. That's cool, right? You need to really grasp that Mario Kart concept here. Are you with me? Right? We're picking up an extra token, extra $100. And in this day and age, let me just tell you, with all the things going on in our world, hey, an extra $100, that goes far. That can go places, right? Maybe not far, but it can go places. It can help out groceries. It can help out with gas. It can help out with lots of fun stuff. So we want to pick that coin up. All right. So one of my next favorite parts about this compensation plan is that we have leadership matching bonuses. Now, this is something, oh my gosh. Okay, when I ran the numbers, I could not sleep at night. I couldn't sleep at night because what I realized is that I had been doing this for years. I've done it for corporate America built out sales teams of people. I've done it here in network marketing. And let me just tell you, this is the most lucrative match I have ever seen. So what I like about this is that when you have people come on board, right, brand ambassadors who are active with 60 PV, 1-star to 3-star elite, they participate in this. And brand ambassadors who are active with at least 120, those are the 4 stars and above, have to maintain a 120 CV. And, the average order in 3 is between 60 to, I would say, probably 200 to 300 CV per month. They order products that they like. They don't just order one, they order all of them, or they order 3 or 4 that they just can't let go of. They're sticky. They like the way they feel on them. And so they're ordering them. And that's really your residual, right? That's your retention. So one thing I love here is that when you get to this 1-star rank, okay, that's just a special name for the amount of money you're earning, then you earn 20% on all of the people in your organization that you personally brought on board, right? So if I talk to Bob and I talk to Sue, they're my L1 because they're my friends, my people I brought on. So they're my L1. Now, if I have happy 10, whatever they're earning, whatever their paycheck is, I'm earning 30% of that. So I always want to have a happy 10, right? We're getting $100 every time we do it. We're getting, residual income with that, and we're building out a bigger check match. So I really love this because if it goes down 7 levels, let me give you an example. Okay. I enroll Bob. Bob enrolls Jim. Jim enrolls Carrie. Carrie enrolls Susan. Susan enrolls Rachel. Rachel enrolls Olivia. Right? Oh, we need one more. Olivia. And Olivia enrolls Nicole. Okay, 7. All right. Now this is my L1 back here, right? But all of these people, 7 levels down, if they're all earning income in 3, I'm making 20%. I'm sorry, 20% on L1 or 30% if I have a happy 10, 15% on who they brought on board and their paycheck, 10% on that 3rd level. Okay. 5% on levels 4 all the way down to 7. Now, I want to equate this to something that you can maybe visualize. Okay, let's say you're in real estate, all right? And in the last example with team commissions, you're an agent, right? And you're just bringing people and you're selling a house and you're getting paid and blah, 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 right? Okay, in this example, you're like the broker, right? And every single person you bring on board is your agent. And if you help your agents make more money, you make a bigger check match, right? So, right? I mean, okay. So I don't know about you. I'm getting very excited by this, but I hope that makes sense. I hope you're with me on this because the sky is the limit. If you really knocked it out of the park, and let's be honest, I'm going to dive one level deeper with you, not because I have to, but because I want to. If I'm being honest, with one person, let's say they're my L1, and let's say that person maxes out the compensation plan at that $27,000 per week, and I'm getting 30% check match on just the one. Do the math. Okay, do the math. All right, so there's that. Next thing we want to talk about is rank advancement bonuses. So we're moving along, we're getting our 2, we're helping people get their 2 in the comp plan, we're picking up leadership check match and happy 10 and all this fun stuff. And now we're at rank advancement bonus. So this is where we start giving you a fancy name for the amount of money you're earning, right? And that's kind of fun. So we give you rewards based on every step of the way. You're climbing up that ladder, you're climbing up the 3 ladder towards your ultimate success, right? So you got to build those bases out. The first thing you have to do is become a brand ambassador. You pay $30 and you order product and you like the product and you start sharing it with people. Let's say you share it with 2 people in your first 24 to 48 hours. Then you become what's called QBA. Qualified brand ambassador is what opens the entire compensation plan up to you so you can you have the potential to earn that up to that $27,000 per week and the team commissions and all the fun stuff. And then you start rank advancing. So between 1-star and 3-star, you get reward certificates for free products. Between 3-star pro, you start picking up what's called a token. A token is where you can use that for any type of purchase, not just like a product purchase. You actually could share some of that and help somebody get onboarded into the company. So that's kind of cool too. You can use those for incentives. So 3-star pro all the way up to 7-star, you get tokens. And then we're talking about the big money here. So when you get into gold, diamond, and you get into crown, diamond, and royal crown, those are cash. Cold hard cash, my friends, 50,000, 100,000, 250,000. So who doesn't want to get out there and build this big, right? There's a lot on the table, up to $400,000 in bonuses. Now, if it doesn't already, like, you're already like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, right? We have two more ways that you can earn. So we have a global leadership bonus pool where you earn a 3% profit share. You have to be a 4-star rank and above and a qualifying 120 CV. And then you enter into a pool where every single time, and the more your leadership develops and grows, the more shares you get, and you earn 3% of the global sales of the company. Okay, so that's cool. The next one is that founding member bonus. Now, this is not something that has to be earned. It's a participation bonus. So in other words, when you come on board with that founding member pack, it's the most amount of product for the least amount of money. You have an incredible product experience. Then we grandfather your account. So in your back office, it's noted, and you become what's called a qualified founding member, where when you have 5 customers come on board, that can be in a 4-week rolling period, you're eligible to participate in a 2% profit share of the global sales of the company. So, I mean, you know, we've done pretty well our first year, where we did over 67 million in our first year. And I think what's going to happen as we continue to grow, these bonuses are going to get bigger. And for those of you who are like, hey, this is exciting, and I like the idea of all of this, you know, I'm going to help pioneer 3, and you dive in. You guys have a huge opportunity over these next 17 months, over the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, to just build out a massive, massive paycheck for yourself, and really build a legacy for your family. And that's what it's all about, right? Not everybody, you know, you don't always have this experience at your 9 to 5. All right, so we also give out incentive trips. Now, this is fun. Who likes to travel? So I love to travel, but I like to travel even more for free. So every year, the company issues out different contests where you can earn trips. So for example, right now, we're earning trips to Vietnam and Cabo and France and Monaco for 6 stars and above. And there's multiple ways to earn those trips. Yeah, it's exciting. So, but what I like about it, let me just tell you, free travel is better than travel you pay for. So it's fun. Now, I want to hit something really hard real quickly, and that is that I went through a lot of information with you just now. I showed you all the ways that we earn, right? All the different little ways that we earn. And there are some extras too, but we'll just talk about those ones. All right, what I like about this concept right here, my friends, is that we've got to keep it simple. We've got to keep it simple, right? So the first thing I would tell you to do, if you're brand new watching this, you just need to get active, commissionable, qualified, right? So you need to become a qualified brand ambassador. So if you're brand new and you're watching this, go enroll 2 people. I don't care who it is, go activate your position, right? Talk to your friends, talk to your family. And I know some of you guys are like, I don't know if I want to do that. What you're doing is you're sharing something you love. Let's remember, you're sharing something you're excited about. It wins every time. Passion over information truly wins every single time. So don't be afraid to get out there, be bold, be courageous, and say, I need to find my first 2 business partners, right? You're looking for 2 great people who are like just as excited to you to use the products, or just as excited as you to earn income in 3. So U plus 2 is what we call that. Then you're going to go get your glue, right? Then you're going to get your glue. Now the glue is SmartShip. SmartShip is the key that holds your residual income together. So we want to make sure they enroll with at least a minimum of an intro pack, and then they go get their glue, right? So we go out and we start with 2, and then that becomes the glue, right? Yes, well, you'll enroll happy 10, you'll keep going. All that fun stuff is going to come together, but it starts with how many? 2. Okay, it starts with 2. Then we're going to go get the glue. We'll work on that together. All right, now I want to share this with you because our compensation plan actually allows for this. So one thing I'm excited about is this concept of the power of 2. What can happen if you duplicate 2 brand ambassadors, or your team duplicates by 2 new brand ambassadors every single month? So when we look at this example, probably one of my favorite examples, because we've got the months down here, and let's just say you came to me and you're like, Adrianne, I'm excited about doing this. I'm going to give it 12 months time. I'm going to commit for 12 months. And I'm going to go, okay, this is awesome, right? We're committing together for 12 months. And you're going to say, what's the first thing I'm going to do? We're going to keep it simple. You're going to bring 2 brand ambassadors on in your first 30 days, your first month. And then you're going to come to me and you're going to say, Adrianne, what do I need to do next? And I'm going to say, help those 2 get 2, right? And then you're going to come to me again in your 3rd month and you're going to say, now what? And I'm going to say, help those 4 get 2, right? And then what's going to happen is by your 4th month, you're going to have 16 teammates, By your fifth month, 32, your sixth, 64, your seventh, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. And by month 12, you would have 4,096 brand ambassadors in your team, in your organization. And if we add all of them up, right, that was just in the 12th month, add all of them up, you now have 8,192 brand ambassadors on 100 CB SmartShip in your team. That's power, okay? That's power, the power of simple duplication. Now, if they're on 100 CB SmartShip, that's the average order. Most people like to order around 100 CB SmartShip for whatever reason. That's just the way it is, all right? And we would times that, right? You get 819,000. Now, we're talking about cycles, right? The cycles and the team commission structure. So we would take that, we would divide it by 900 cycles, and you get 910 cycles. Now, we're for sure going to have a happy 10 because we've got it, right? We've got 10 customers and our brand ambassadors accumulated over this time between us and our team. We're moving forward. We're duplicating, right? Simple duplicated process here. So what will happen is we'll times that by happy 10, which is $45, and you've earned $40,950 by your 12th month. Well, right? I mean, so exciting. So the reason I'm sharing this with you, and of course, it's not going to happen for everybody. We're talking about a perfect scenario. Like in a perfect world, everybody brings two by two by two, right? And so I just want to poke a hole for a second and say, what if somebody didn't bring their two? Okay. What if we only had half of this duplication effort? You would still be at $20,000 in your 12th month. That would be a win, in my opinion, right? Now, what if only a quarter of it happened? You'd be at $10,000 per month, an eighth, $5,000 extra per month on top of your 9 to 5 or whatever you're doing. Because it doesn't take too much time to get two who get two, right? We're talking about a simple duplication process. People upgrade to a more perfect product in their pantry. They're eating and consuming the product. They're sharing it with two people who order, and boom, right? But what if only 1/16 of the time this happened? So we're talking you're earning an extra 2,000 in your 12th month. Would you be upset? Probably not, right? This is in addition to, until it becomes a full-time, it's in addition to. 90% of people start part-time. They build up to a full-time income. I did it, so can you, all right? So you have to ask yourself, what does financial freedom mean to you? If you were able to put in a simple effort, maybe you call two or you call two people, to help your teammates out in a day and everyone's duplicating, what would that mean to your family if you're earning an extra 2,000 or 5,000 or 10? Now, this happened to me. I remember when somebody showed this to me and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great in a binary compensation plan. You only need two to get started, right? Two people away from becoming a millionaire, essentially, right? But if I failed 90% of the time, nobody's going to fire me. I'm just earning in addition to that. That's what's so beautiful about it. So I'll never forget when I made my first $37 paycheck. I'll never forget when I made my first $250 paycheck, my first 2,000, my first over 6,000. That was a big one for me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is big. This is big. What if I taught some other people how to do it? And I went and did that and I taught some other people how to do it. And that's when I popped up to a 6-figure income. So that's what's so beautiful about this simple duplication process. So ask yourself, if you had that kind of extra cash, what would you be doing with it? How could you serve others? How could you serve your family? What would this mean for you in your life? Maybe you got some bills to pay. Maybe you need to pay a car payment. You just want to get groceries covered or your products covered or whatever that means. But that's where you can really think big, is with the power of two. All right, now what I'm going to share with you is one more thing tonight. Hang in there because we just got out of an incredible convention. And out of this convention, you guys, what happened was the company issued, on top of all those other ways I just shared with you about how we get paid consistently, they're offering us cash bonuses right now, where you can earn up to $5,500 in cash bonuses with PGV and PSV goals. PGV is group volume, you and your group, right? PSV is sales volume, what you're personally promoting and bringing on board and selling, in other words. And it's available through September 15th. So this is for 3-star pros and below. All right. I don't get to participate in this. I don't get to participate. This is for 3-star pros and below. So for the brand new person who comes on and is like, hey, I need money now, this is a great promo for you. Tier 1, you can earn $500 cash bonus for every 3,000 PSV personal sales volume accumulated during the period, right? And you can repeat it So it can be repeated up to 3 times. So 9,000, right? 3 times 3 is 9, with the maximum cash payout for tier 1 is $1,500 extra. Now, tier 2 gets a little bit exciting, right? So you would generate 10,000 PGV. That means it's not just you, it's your entire team, right? That are out there promoting the different packs and the products. And as that all starts accumulating, right, you're going to earn $500 cash bonus. So it's, you know, and no more than 30% per 3,000 PGV. So, and what that means is per person, per enroller tree legs per person, right? Because each person technically is like their own little franchise here, right? If you think about it that way. All right, you could generate 20,000, right? And you would do 1,000 cash. You could generate 30 and get another 1,000 and generate 40,000 and you get 1,500 cash bonus. So who's ready to make some money? I wanted to put my version of this out there. Now I know time is of the essence. And so I like tracks to run on. I need tracks to run on. In order for me to move efficiently and effectively, I have to see it, right? So I put this out there and I want you guys to take a look because I would like you to not only earn some cash, but earn that first tier 1 trip to Cabo, baby. Let's do it. So example A, we're going for 3,000 PV here. You would sell 2 founders and 2 intro packs. Are you with me? 2 founders and 2 intro packs. That's 2,800 personal volume, right? Or PV, okay, on founders and 200 on intros. That's 3,000 total. So you hit that mark, bing, ching, cha-ching, right? And it's 750 PIV plus $500 cash bonus. What did you just earn? It's 1,250 with the cycles. With the cycles. So see, I like to pick up all the coins. Remember, Mario Kart is my game. So we want to pick up all the coins. So I'm not just focused on the PIV and just the cash bonus, but what does that really mean? So, all right, that would be that first little boop. That's your first loop around the track. Okay, but we're not done yet. We got to keep going. So if we get down to B, we got to bump it up, right? We got to pump it up, Chris, because we got to get to 6,000 PV. So this time we're going to sell a total of 4 founders to get to 6,000 and 400 PV. In other words, 5,600 PV for the founders plus the intro. We need 4 intros. Okay. So at that point, or 1 premium, 1 intro, we're going to pick it up. Okay. We're going to focus on the packs. Now we've done 1,525 in PIVs, $500 cash bonus. There it is. Okay. And 2,025 is the total with the cycles. So you just earned 2,025 and you hit 6,000. There's that other 500. All right, we're going to go to track C. We're roping back around here. Whoop, whoop, you see? All right, we're going to do 9,000 PV. In this scenario, we're going to sell 6 founders and 600 PV in addition to, so 2 premium packs, right? That's just the easiest math, 2 premium packs. All right, so we did 8,400 PV in founders, 600 with 2 premiums. That's a total of 9,000 PV. You earned 2,300 in PIBs, the other $500 cash bonus, and $2,800 plus that's with cycles. So you guys, you're earning big here, and you're raking in the PVs. Okay. All right. Now here's where it gets fun. We're literally 1,000 away from earning the trip to Cabo, free trip to Cabo, right? We got to get there. So what you would do is if you wanted to go, Adrianne, I just want to go, zoop, I want the fastest road to cash and Cabo, focus on all the way down here, sell 7 founders, 2 intro packs. That's 9,800 PV, okay, in founders, 200 PV in intros, and a total of 10,000 PV. That's 2,500 pips. I'm sorry, $2,500 in PIV plus cycles. So you're earning big, you earn the trip, but more than anything, you earned a story. A story. The reason this is key, this is important, is I want you to have something to share with your friends. I want you to have something you can post on Facebook. I just earned a trip to Cabo and made $2,500 in my first 2 weeks in the business, or whatever that meant. Now, that's not a guarantee, but I'm just saying, if you really rallied, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm the kind of girl who's like, hey, free trip, being in the sun with my girlies, right? And my friends and all my fun stuff happening. And I just made $2,500. What does that do? That helps me pay for my flight, helps me get there, you know, all the fun stuff. So helps me maybe pay for a dog sitter while I'm gone, right? So fun things to think about. Think about how you would use the cash and how much fun you'd have on the trip. So that is it, my friends. I hope I made that very, very clear for you tonight. I want to double down on this. Simplicity is the essence of happiness. I know we went through a lot. There's no test on this, right? All you need to do is keep it simple. 2 by 2 by 2, right? Bring on 2, help 2 people in your team bring on 2. Keep it very simple, and you will build a beautiful business. You will build an incredible residual income. You will be able to attain that goal, right? What does financial freedom mean to you? All right. Thank you so much, my friends. I am so excited that we had this time together. Please get back to the person that sent this to you, or that sent you here tonight, and ask them any questions you might have. But whatever you do, don't miss out. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next call.